Hey everyone, I thought I would do another collection video since I haven't done one in a while and my collection has changed quite a lot since last time, so here we go. Alright guys, so I just wanted to give a quick update on my current collection. We're going to start on the Star Wars side and then move over here. Let's just start over here with the smaller stuff. So you got a few Black Panther pops. Pops were really the first thing that got me collecting. My brother got me a Spider-Man pop that I'll show you later on, and then it kind of just went from there. I have a few chases in there, and then I have the gold one up top just to really top it off there. I got a couple Knights of Ren pops. I don't have the complete sets. I'm still trying to get those, but I will get them eventually. And then I got the original Star Wars poster, or one of the original Star Wars posters. I know there was a couple released. And then on this side, I have the Force Awakens poster. I do want to switch this one out for The Empire Strikes Back because I like that movie a little bit better. I will switch it out eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. Then I can have both of my favorite movies from each trilogy. I also want to show off these cool posters. I got them off Displate. I'm not sure if they're still on there, but I got the Tatooine one. We got Hoth right in the middle. And we got Endor right there. I really like these posters. I'm glad I picked them up. Right up top, you probably hear that humming. It's that Obi-Wan lightsaber. I want to get a second one. I've been saying that for years now to put right next to that, but I will get it eventually. I got some more pops up here. Let's start with those back. Got the Force Awakens set right there. And more Vader right here. Let's go right down to this piece right here. I mean, you talk about a centerpiece. I don't think you get much better than that. Unfortunately, the lights on the chest are about to die, and the belt lights did die. But the lightsaber's still going strong. The base is dying as well, but that can easily be fixed. Great piece right at the center here. Taking a look at the first set of Hot Toys, we have Tarkin and Vader. Tarkin has so much detail in his face. It's one of my favorite figures, actually. Head sculpt wise. This piece also did come off, unfortunately. I need to find a way to put that right back on. We're gonna move down to Obi-Wan. So I have my Obi-Wan set up. I personally think Hot Toys did a really good job with this figure. The head sculpt is really good. I love the accessories he came with, especially the holo table. The way they 3D printed those made it look really good, and the way the light shines through it. I wish I would have actually turned it on when I recorded this, but I forgot. This is a simple pose that is really reminiscent of Revenge of the Sith, so I really like it. Moving down to Anakin, I took the extra droid accessories that came with Obi-Wan and I set them up on the ground around Anakin just so it makes it look like he was just in a battle. Another great head sculpt. I think it captures Hayden's likeness very well. I hope I can get my hands on Darkside Anakin at some point, even though he just sold out and he's now skyrocketing in price, which sucks, but I hope I could get him soon. Right here we have the Scout Trooper and the speeder bike. This is actually from Sideshow and not Hot Toys. I do have to say the quality is not on par with Hot Toys. And it's not really just because it's Sideshow and not Hot Toys. They've had quality control issues with a lot of different figures. I don't know what it is, but they need to get that together. I still really like the way it looks, but I wish they had done a better job. Here we're going to take a look at Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens and FN2187, better known as Finn now, but at the moment he wasn't. This figure I actually got off a Facebook group for a really good price. I was looking for him for a while, so I'm glad I got him. Then we also have FN2187. It's a really simple figure. It's just the helmet that's different, but I love the idea that It's Finn behind that mask. Now we're going to be looking at The Force Awakens Finn, Rey, and BB-8. This Finn figure goes for fairly cheap. I wish I would have got the Riot Trooper with him, but I feel like I could still get him for a pretty good price. This is the Rey Force Awakens figure. While I don't think that head sculpt is the best, I still love everything she came with, and is one of my first figures that I actually got. So I really enjoy that she also came with BB-8 as well, just to set up a scene like this where she's just meeting him or they're interacting like they are. Down here we have the end of Force Awakens scene. Of course I had to throw in the Porgs. These were actually really well detailed. I'm glad they actually included those with the Jedi training Rey. We also have obviously Luke and Rey. This Luke is from The Force Awakens, old Luke. And this is Resistance Rey. It was an exclusive hot toy. I think they did. This is the same head sculpt they used for The Force Awakens, but I do like the outfit a little bit more, even though it's not that posable. And down here we have 3 figures from The Last Jedi, 2 Praetorian Guards, and Jedi Training Rey. I was on the fence about the guards before, but now I'm really glad I got them. And I ended up using all the extra pieces that they came with to scatter them around the ground and make it look like a big fight just happened. And if you look closely, or really not that closely because I just zoomed in, you see Snoke, who did not fare very well in The Last Jedi. I do really enjoy all 3 of these figures and this scene actually, and I do believe that this is one of the better Rey head sculpts we have to date. And honestly, unless they fix it, I feel like this one is better than the Rise of Skywalker one that's coming out. But really only time will tell with that. Overall, I'm glad the way this looks in my Star Wars display. Starting off the Spider-Man display, we have a poster I got at the midnight release of the movie. I really like the way it looks, so I had to include it right next to my pops. We have all my Miles Morales pops and also mostly the Walgreens exclusive Spider-Man pops that have come out throughout the years. Currently, I have all the Miles Morales pops, and I'm working on getting some of the older pops. And then right under those, we got the Homecoming set of Spider-Man pops, as well as some of the Iron Spider pops. I actually got a couple new ones the other day. I want to get a 3rd baseball bat display just so I can actually put those that are in boxes in the display. I think it looks a lot better, a lot cleaner. And then moving down to the final set of hot toys, we're going to have all of my Spider-Man hot toys. So this one is the Spider-Man Homecoming Deluxe figure. I've shown them off in previous posing videos, but here's another look at him. I'm pretty sure this figure was delayed for a while, so I was waiting for him for a long time when he was first released. But I'm so glad I have him in my collection. He comes with a lot, being the deluxe version of the figure. I had to display him with pretty much everything. The next figure we're looking at is the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. The first thing I love about this figure is the fact that it's so posable. That's like one of my main things. So the fact that this is like a fabric suit and it's really still true to the movie is perfect for posing. I also love the masked look, but I also wanted to show off the amazing Tom Holland head sculpt on at least one of the 2 Homecoming figures. This is probably my favorite figure at the moment, is the Spider-Man PS4 Scarlet Spider suit. I honestly just love the way this suit looks. I always have since I was a kid and I watched the animated TV shows. I was so glad and actually surprised that Hot Toys actually announced this figure when they did, and I knew I had to get it. And of course, he comes with some great accessories, a pizza, donut, and of course, the camera. And if you're wondering, the phone is possible to stay upside down in his hand. It just takes some work. I honestly can't tell you how happy I am that this figure even got made. And even better, the fact that it's such a great figure overall. And then the final Spider-Man hot toy we have here is the Iron Spider from Infinity War. This is one figure that looks a lot better in person. It looks a little plasticky and weird in just photos and even this video. But when you have it in person, it looks a lot better. I have him in a fairly simple pose. I'm not too worried about the creasing because, as I stated in a previous video, the suit heals fairly well, so I'm not too worried about that. Anytime I display this figure, I have to put the spider legs on. They just look so good. And honestly, I can't wait till the PS4 Iron Spider suit comes out. Moving on down, we have the Black Panther figure from his Solo movie. While this isn't my favorite suit, I do like everything it actually did in the movie, and I'm going to make a posing video pretty soon just to give you guys some ideas on how to pose this figure. It's a little bit more difficult than most just because of the bodysuit that he has underneath, but it is possible to get him in some pretty cool poses. I mostly just have him in the static pose for now, but that'll probably change soon. And then here's my favorite of the Black Panther suits, is the one from Civil War. Honestly, this one looks a lot better overall, in my opinion, in every way. I wish they would have stuck with this one or kind of just built off that instead of giving him like a slim looking figure. But it is what it is. I still love this figure. I actually had him set up with the Winter Soldier from Civil War, but I ended up selling that. Now hopefully I can focus on the Black Panther line and get Killmonger soon. Then most likely T'Chaka, the Throne, and then Shuri probably last. And here I have my Amazing Spider-Man costume that I hope to put on a mannequin one day, but for now it's going to sit at the bottom of my shelf. Yeah, that's my collection for now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and keep an eye out for my next one coming to you guys on Wednesday.